Hey, Raindrops, the queen and king of reality show tour is back. Nene Leaks and I are coming to a city near you. Wednesday, May 13th, we are in Birmingham, Alabama. Thursday, May 14th, we're in Tampa, Florida. Friday, June 5th, Houston, Texas. Saturday, June 6th, Dallas, Texas. Get your tickets on sale now at kingdomrainint.com. That's Kingdom, KINGDOM, Reign, REIGNENT.com. Can't wait to see you there. Goes.
And it's going to be a little controversial, but please let me land. So there is a trend where men are basically outing their DL partners, and the comments are like, that's a dangerous game. Don't do that. That's not fair. That's not okay. And it's mostly coming from Black women. And I find that to be very interesting, considering Black women are most likely to be impacted by the lies of a DL man. And y'all are the same ones that have been saying, like, oh, being a DL man is so unfair. Being a DL man is how do you not consider me and me allowing me to make my choice? And so many women have gotten burned by men who were not honest about the lifestyles they were living. And now other men are holding them accountable by putting them to the forefront. Like, listen, this is who this man is. He didn't want me to post him. It is what it is. And y'all got y'all capes on, and I don't understand why. And everybody in the comments, like I said, they're saying, oh, this is a dangerous game. I wouldn't play this game. But you know what's dangerous is dealing with a man whom you think is straight, only to find out he likes other men. And there's other things that go along with that implication. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I think it's very disingenuous for women to feel the effects of
right, Dustin.
a DL man, only for other men, his counterparts, to hold him accountable. And y'all are trying to find a reason to save them, to put your capes on. Don't do that. You're going to be unalive. Man, this ain't got nothing to do with you. Respectfully, ladies, take your capes off and stay out of it. The men.
So Dustin, your thoughts.
Okay. First of all, if it does not affect you, why are you obsessed with? I don't understand this obsession with outing DL people, right? This conversation we happen to be talking about men, but it's DL women too. And so I don't understand this obsession with wanting to out DL man. If you're not dating a gay nigga, why are you so excited and just hell bound, just determined to find out who's DL? It's like this phenomenon, it's this urban legend that people have just attached themselves to so much. Some of it parasocially, you know what I'm saying, through internet shit, conversations they see on the internet. But this just they are just locked into this desire to find out who's DL. This big scary boogeyman DL person that they think for some reason is going to try to fuck them and fuck other guys at the same time. A lot of these same women eat pussy casually and engage in casual threesomes and all these other things. But for some reason, the worst thing you can do as a Black person is be a gay man, right? So now we have this um, group of people who are just so determined to find out who's gay and who's not. That woman contradicted herself and she propagated several homophobic, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of harmful language that she used. And the funny thing is, I don't even think she realized she was being harmful. In her mind, she was legitimizing her nosiness, right? Legitimizing her nosiness. You're so scared of finding out that the guy that you messed with messed around with another guy. That's just your worst nightmare in life. All the shit going on in the world today. The Voting Rights Act just got snatched down, right? And you on the internet talking about people caping for this and caping for that. Get focused, man, and get you some business and find out about, unless you're in a relationship with a man who you believe is gay and you're looking out for information to clear that up, you look really pressed, thirsty, and tired jumping into this bandwagon of people who are just on this quest of exposing the DL boogeyman. It's lame, it's tired, it's rooted in homophobia. That's exactly what it is. Call it what it is. You don't like gay people. You just are not bold enough to say it with your chest. And so what you do is now jump into this group of people who are looking for Mr. DL boogeyman. It's lame, it's tired, and it is a dog whistle to homophobia. I'll just leave it there.
Oh, you're muted, Carlos.
I'm sorry, Claudia.
There's two different things going on here. So if you're worried about other men and their relationships with their partners, like a gay man and a DL man, that's none of your business. I totally agree. Like, why do you care? Um, if you're the man that is dealing with a down low man and you're outing your partner, you're fucked up. You're fucked up. It's one thing if you're a woman that's dating a man that has told you he's monogamous to you and he's heterosexual. That's one thing. And then you want to find out who you're with. I want to know who you're with outside of being gay. All the things about you. Where did you really grow up? How old are you? What's your real name? You know what I mean? Are you vegan? Do you drink? I want to know things about my lover. I think I should know who's in my bed. But wanting a man that has agreed to be with the down low man, outing someone that you've agreed to go into the bedroom with and you have a relation with, I think that's so fucked up. Just like if I got into a relationship with a guy and you share my personal stuff I share with you when we're intimate with each other, it's just as much of a betrayal. That's fucked up. And that's none of her business. She'd have a point more to say, I want to know if someone I'm personally dealing with, where they stand. I can give you that. There's nothing wrong with that. But why do you care about a man exposing that his lover is down low and has nothing to do with you, unless it's your sister or he's dealing with? Mind your fucking business. That's what I think. I think she kind of mixed two things together in her commentary there. I don't know. She lost me with some of that. That's mean to out the person you're with. That's crazy to me.
And one last thing, what the hell you mean is some other things that come along with that? That's a little slick shit. So what you
Yep.
trying to say? Because he
I was
was
gonna
dating
get into
another
that.
man,
Yep.
he's got AIDS or an STD or something like that. That's what that was. It is alluding to that, and it's a dog whistle to again perpetuating those stereotypes and the stigma that is attached to homosexuality that makes people feel like homosexuals are dirty and disease ridden. And that's what she was referring to when she said that. So it just be that kind of little shit that you have to pay attention to when people are talking about things that identifies who they really are and what they really have to say. Go
I mean, I
ahead.
do think outing anyone with their sexuality at this point is a danger to society in many ways. We see
Mm-hmm.
a lot of trans women outing their partners who aren't, aren't dating or are dating women and dating them as well. Then I don't know if you guys saw in the same post on TikTok, there's a lot of noise around a 17-year-old boy who outed his DL partner, who then later killed him for outing him. So that's, I believe, took place here in Atlanta. And then we have someone like the DL Whisperer who felt like he was given powers to out men who were DL, who is now in prison because he also
Yes.
thought that it was okay to stalk T.S. Madison and dox her address and caused a lot of harm to men who weren't, DL or anything like that. And so I think that there's a lot of things happening here. I think a lot of people feel the need to out whoever in their quest for sexuality. I also feel like there is a privilege. This may be one of the only privileges women have because in us being, like Dustin said, bisexual or experimenting, there's no harm in a woman eating coochie and sucking dick because now it's viewed as, a hypersexuality where a man gets to benefit. And unfortunately, it's not viewed the same when it comes to men being with men or men being with trans women. And it's just really unfortunate. I think it's disgusting. I also think when we look at how heterosexual women do date, they do date married men. They do date men with girlfriends. They do agree to date a man who is seen as high powered. Look at freaking all these women that signed up to be Stephon Diggs in his concubine. It was Cardi and four other baby mamas, plus the assistant, the hair braider, the chef. And so this idea that only men who deal with men are carrying these diseases, yet these men who are having multiple children with women and multiple partners aren't also the same danger is a delusion that I think we have to unlearn. I think that if anything, at the very end of the day, if you are going into dealing with anybody, you have the conversations early and you make sure you protect yourself, whether you are in an exclusive, closed relationship or not. That's the only way to protect yourself is to make sure you stay tested and keep talking. But
I think it's nasty. I think it's disgusting. And I think that nobody should feel the need to go on the internet and out anybody in what they're doing behind closed doors.
I don't get people that out people that they're with.
That they're with.
And
I mean,
especially in
real
the
quick,
trans-
Claudius, is what we're seeing right now with the Boston Richie thing. You were
Mhm,
actively
mhm.
pegging this man, and
Yeah.
as soon as y'all
Wait,
break up,
what is this,
now he's gay.
Candy?
Okay,
Real
so
Boston Richie, it's a rapper.
Boston Richie is a rapper.
Okay.
And he is really disgusting because not only was he an abuser physically to this girl, he started dating her when she was just 15 years old. So he physically abused her. He made her sit in a car from Orlando to Alabama naked while she was on her period with other men in the vehicle. And she has come out to also share that 9 other 15-year-old girls have DM'd her that this man is, DMing these underage girls trying to, meet up with them. However, the internet only cares with the fact that she also posted text messages of him wanting to be pegged. And so, fuck the fact that he's an abuser. Fuck the fact that he's a pedophile. Oh my God, this rapper is getting pegged in the ass. Heaven forbid. So, even the conversation has even been more about this black man's sexuality than the fact that he's an actual deviant to society and black women and black girls. So, the fact that we care so much about a man's sexuality over the fact of how he's actually treating his partners is also crazy. I just am at this point befuddled at how much we still care about sexuality as it pertains to all of us, men and women. It's crazy to me.
That's why I don't understand when someone that's a trans woman will out
Yes.
lover, but then fight so hard to say, but I'm a woman.
But I'm a woman.
Then there should be no taboo. There should be nothing taboo about what y'all are doing. And why would you it's like you can't have it both ways. That's having a foot on both sides and then using that as a privilege, I guess, in a way, or as like your big joker to, okay, you hurt my feelings, I'm gonna expose you. What would he expose them for? If you're a woman, right? You feel you're a woman, you are moving as a woman.
Why are you exposing?
Why are you exposed? I think that's fucked up. Again, that's something
Well,
that
I just want to be clear though, right? Because we can't conflate the two things. Their identity expression really don't have nothing to do with them keeping a secret for somebody or not. I just want to be clear about that, right? When we say things like, but you're a woman, you want people to say you're a woman, but why you think it's cool to tell on them? It's two different things, right? The way people choose to express their gender and be identified is a little bit different than deciding to keep a secret for somebody and then on Mad Day tell on it. That's all.
Well, I'm
I
saying
know what you mean. I just
doesn't
want to be
make
clear
sense
because they're
because-
going to take your words and turn it into something else that you're not saying. So I want to be clear about what you're not saying. That's all.
Well, I do mean it though. I do mean it. I do mean
Okay.
it. I'm standing on this because, okay, you are a woman, right? You're a trans woman. So you're going into this relationship as a hetero couple, right? You're not going into as a gay couple. And I've seen many conversations on this where I'm like, okay, like Hope Giselle, example, lives a relationship married to a man, and they don't say they're gay, none of that. Hope says I'm a woman, and I respect that. So on Mad Day, you cannot then weaponize that and say, you like man, because you're not. You are living as a woman, and we respect that. We respect how you feel, how you identify, and all of that. So that's what I'm saying. I don't like people to use that against. I think we're saying similar things like Mad Day. Keep the same energy on Mad Day as you are on Happy Day.
But a woman is the one who just exposed real Boston Richie on Mad Day.
Right. Yeah, I know that. But our initial
So
story.
them woman as a woman, that's the point I'm making, I guess. Them being a woman is not indicative of whether or not they're going to keep this secret or not. You know what I'm saying? It's just at the end of the day, it's wrong to tell anybody's secret on Mad Day, no matter what.